What in the Emperor's name is Games Workshop up to? They've just put out some promotional images that have got me scratching my head thinking, why? Why now? Why are you doing this? So let's jump in, let's go through it all, let's discuss it, and let's theorize what the hell Games Workshop is up to. So let's start with the first image, and you may have got this in your email, and this one is all about the Sons of Leman Russ, the Space Wolves. Image in the background right now, in case you never got the email. It basically states the Sons of Fenris hunt the enemy down without any mercy and deliver the Emperor's justice in savage packs of Space Wolves. Many epic tales have been written about the brutal champions of the chapter. Learn more with our selection of Black Library titles. It's basically an email just to try and get you pumped, to try and get you hyped for the Space Wolves. But the main question is, why? Why now? Why is this randomly come out at this point of the year? Yes, Christmas time, snow, basically connection to Fenris, that kind of thing. You can make that argument. But I think right now is truly the hype now for the next big Space Marine refresh. We've been talking about this so many times when it comes to the Space Wolves. I've been hearing some whispers from the Warp that they are due to get that big new range refresh sometime next year. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon next year. I think it's going to be to the latter half of this year. But Games Workshop have been putting out some random promotions, random hype. Like they put like Beyond Dreadnoughts on their social media. They did like a little emoji thing that was like, there's no wolves on Fenris, the Beyond the Fell-Handed, just randomly out of nowhere, and it made no sense. People are like, why are you doing this, Games Workshop? And they're like, you'll see very soon, and nothing really happened. And I think, personally, this is the start of the hype for it, as I just said, because when it comes to rumors, it's supposed to be a big one. You're supposed to be getting a brand new Logan Grimnar, Nidge the Stormcaller. There's supposed to be a new Wolf Priest model. Arjak Rockfist is supposed to be getting a new model as well. Apparently, there's going to be new Terminators for Space Wolves. And a bunch of other troops and some new HQ units. But, if you want to go and check that out, I've done videos about that before. So maybe this is now Games Workshop trying to jump on that hype ladder to really start moving things going forward to next year. Because apart from this, I just can't get my head around why they've done this. And the other thing, a part of this as well, is that on the back side of it, they've also now connected Prospero and the Thousand Suns. I'll jump over to this window so you can see it for yourself. This was posted on their Instagram, and it says, what do you think has been the messiest conflict in Warhammer to clean up afterwards? And you can see Prospero there in all its glory, the City of Light in Richmond, everything like that. And then the Space Wolves came, and they basically turned it into dust. Magnus got DDT'd like he was in GW's car park. And the Thousand Suns went on their story. And of course, the Space Wolves went on their story. And that hatred has brewed ever since. I just find it weird that they put out the Space Wolf stuff and the Thousand Sun stuff as well. Like, the rumors around the Thousand Sun stuff is that they're apparently getting some Cybernetica units in terms of their launch with their codex, which is going to be happening next year. And this is also going to go into the narrative around the prior Nexus and Magnus and the Thousand Suns getting involved in some type of way, which I have no idea how that's going to turn out, but more chaos influence because we've already got Vashtor there and that presence of chaos. So a lot of things happening with the Thousand Suns and also with the story with the Space Wolves as well, because I know a lot of people ask me this. I've been talking about this for a while. I know 11th edition is still out there. I keep saying it's like 1.5 years away technically, because each edition is a life cycle of 3 years, and I think we've just reached the halfway point now of 10th edition. But on that note, I'm hearing that the Space Wolves are supposed to be one of the main narrative chapters taking the story in 11th edition, and it is going to revolve around Space Marines, and the antagonists are supposed to be the Orcs, a massive Orc war, probably led by Gaz Skull, and the Space Wolves are going to be one of the main chapters that counter them, because, of course, Space Wolves don't have 1,000 Marines. They have, great companies, technically, so they have multiple thousands of Marines, which they can take towards the enemy and hopefully try and stop. I don't know where that's going to lead. Is that going to lead to, like, a new War of Armageddon, the rumors of Yarrick and stuff like that? Space Wolves already fought on Armageddon, and we got one of the best stories from that. That was The Emperor's Gift by Aaron Dembski-Bowden, the first War of Armageddon that involved Angron, the Grey Knights, and all the shenanigans, the Inquisition that happened there. So absolutely no idea. There's so many weird things that have just been randomly posted today as I'm recording this video from Games Workshop. It's probably nothing. It's probably just marketing and Games Workshop just trying to sell you more models and, I don't know, just trying to get you talking about their lore a little bit more. But don't put it past Games Workshop to do something very, very sneaky. The foil, if it was here today, it's not. It's not Foil Friday, so I can't do this. If the foil was here, it would tell you never trust Games Workshop, okay? The foil would know the answer, but like I said, sadly, it's not here today. Maybe next week it will return and we'll get another foil video. But yeah, there we go. Stop waffling, Valrak. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments. What do you think that's going to happen? Is it just nothing? Is it just GW playing around with some promotional images, trying to make you buy more model? But why Space Wolves? This is what I can't understand. Why Space? Do they want to get rid of the Space Wolf stock? Is that why? Is that why? Buy all this old Space Wolf stock, right? So we can prepare for the new Space Wolf stock. Is this why? Is this your plan all along, Games Workshop? Can please someone make it make sense for the glory of the Emperor of Mankind? See ya. Have a great day, and bye-bye.